So yeah, if you're an Aces fan, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all if you're a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers, because it is looking like Kelsey Plum is probably going to be gone.
Kelsey Plum's contract situation is making the Las Vegas Aces nervous, leaving MVP A'ja Wilson in a tough spot as free agency approaches. Meanwhile, rising star Caitlin Clark is ready to take advantage of the opportunity and challenge Wilson's top position. Is the WNBA's reigning powerhouse team about to fall?
A little surprising, and I think why there's so much conversation, at least from what I'm seeing, about Kelsey Plum is that during the season when the rest of the core Aces, the other, they're the core four, A'ja, Chelsea, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum. So when her other three, counterparts, they signed extensions, she did not. And that was, it's interesting, but it's also like, there's a lot of reasons why that could be, but they are, they're coring her. So now that kind of piques my interest more. And based on your reporting, Callie, it seems like it really is up in the air whether or not Kelsey Plum may return to the Aces.
The Las Vegas Aces have been the dominant force in the WNBA, a powerhouse built on star players, strong teamwork, and a relentless will to win. At the center of this success are MVP A'ja Wilson and Kelsey Plum, an explosive guard crucial to the team's achievements. However, with free agency approaching, trouble seems to be brewing in Las Vegas.
And the backstories of each individual on this team. And Kelsey Plum, just start with her as well. What can you say about her journey? And it goes down the line.
Kelsey Plum is currently delaying signing a new contract extension, which has fans and analysts wondering about her future with the Aces. If she leaves, it could put A'ja Wilson in a tough spot, with a weaker supporting cast, especially since Kate Martin is already gone. Plum's uncertainty could leave Wilson in an unfamiliar situation, potentially threatening the Aces' future and opening the door for a major shift in the league's power balance.
Atu Sabali has been the name most often mentioned when it comes to WNBA free agency, I believe, up to this point, mainly because she came out and said she's leaving the Wings. So that puts it into the universe, right? That makes it pretty apparent that she's going to be available come the free agency period. But another name, or names that are interesting, are Kelsey.
Before concerns about Plum's future, the Aces already faced a big loss with Kate Martin leaving. While not as well known as Plum or Wilson, Martin was an important part of the team's depth and flexibility. Her ability to contribute on both offense and defense, as well as stay steady in key moments, made her a key player in the Aces lineup.
Martin, she was drafted by the Golden State Valkyries. And let me tell you, all the feelings came out when Kate was drafted there. Look, I think we have some of the quotes right here. Let's look. Oh, all of them at the same time. So for those of you who cannot see this, Chelsea Gray said, "Money Martin," just like statement, like, dang.
Martin's departure has already thinned the Aces roster, leaving fewer options to support Wilson and their championship hopes. If Plum also leaves, the team would face a big talent gap, forcing them to rebuild their backcoat, which was once the best in the league. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, a generational talent ready to enter the league, is poised to take advantage of this shift. Her rise could change the balance of power in the WNBA, challenging Wilson's reign and possibly starting a new era.
Acting like you put Caitlin Clark on this damn team and then she has to start. No one says she has to start. Mind you, even though I know she's better than Kelsey Plum right now. She's better than Kelsey Plum right now. She's better than Chelsea Gray right now. Put Caitlin Clark on the Aces squad. Put Kelsey Plum on the Indiana Fever.
The WNBA's free agency period is always full of excitement and uncertainty, and for a player like Kelsey Plum, the possibilities are endless. Teams around the league are closely watching her situation, ready to act if she becomes available. Plum's skills make her highly sought after. Her ability to score, distribute the ball, and defend at a high level makes her a game-changer for any team. The idea of exploring free agency could be appealing to Plum, as she could land a max contract and step into a role as the undisputed leader, rather than sharing the spotlight with Wilson and other stars. Teams with cap space and championship aspirations are rumored to be interested, and the thought of Plum wearing a different jersey next season sends a chill through Aces fans and serves as a warning to the rest of the league.
Free agent is Kelsey Plum, right? And Costabel's piece also speculated about her potential departure, as did ESPN's bold predictions for free agency. With so much discussion surrounding Plum's future, it's hard to ignore the possibility of her leaving the Las Vegas Aces.
Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum, a key player in the Aces championship success, has faced some controversy. Many fans were upset by how she was treated last season, especially after head coach Becky Hammon was seen yelling at her multiple times from the sidelines. For a player of Plum's talent, fans felt this treatment was unfair and showed a lack of appreciation for her significant contributions. Despite this, Plum has consistently given her all to the team, excelling under pressure and complementing MVP A'ja Wilson to help make the Aces a dominant force. However, the repeated public reprimands from Hammond have left fans wondering if the Aces truly value what Plum brings to the court.
Wilson was trending for multiple days on Twitter as there was this video going around of an exchange between her and Kelsey Plum.
Us as black women, Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, you say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at basketball, obviously. But, like, she understands her privilege and like, pushes her over the top in a sense. It reminds me a lot of you. And I mean, that's a compliment.
This video received quite a bit of backlash online as it seemed like A'ja Wilson was diminishing the accomplishments of
Kelsey Plum has been the heart and soul of the Aces, known for her versatility, competitive drive, and clutch performances. Her partnership with A'ja Wilson has formed a powerful duo that teams across the WNBA have struggled to stop. During the Aces championship season, Plum averaged 20.2 points and 5.1 assists per game, showcasing her scoring ability and playmaking skills. But Plum's value goes beyond just stats. She's the kind of player who elevates everyone around her. She draws attention on the perimeter, creating space for Wilson to shine inside. Without Plum, the Aces could become more predictable, relying too heavily on Wilson to carry the load.
I don't know if y'all know who Kelsey Plum is.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she went to Washington. She went to Washington when I was growing up. Bro, like, and me and my mom obviously would go to the games because they were real good. And so my mom would go as an alumni, bro. And she's dropping 40s, 50s. Like, it's nothing in college, bro. Yeah. And so I'm just like, at that age, I'm like,